Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So we see a little bit of a rally after today's drop. I must say the microstructure is not entirely clear to me here. Not entirely clear. What I don't like so much is the proportions. I don't like the proportions so much. Best I can tell, to put it in line with Bitcoin, is obviously that we had a 1-2 setup here. With that 1-2 setup, ETH is one step ahead of Bitcoin, because it could be that it formed here another 1-2 setup. So we have a 1-2-1-2 setup, or even a diagonal. I guess tomorrow, when we get a little bit more price data, we can refine that a little bit further. But for now, I will call that another 1-2 setup here. But it might change. It might change. And then it could follow through to the downside like that. I would have to move everything down a little bit. So could hint at a stronger drop for ETH. Yeah, it's not entirely clear. I like to wait for price action overnight, but I mean the resistances are clear. Resistance level is still where it was before, what I highlighted to you. But let me first put that here onto the chart. Also want to take this one off, this trend line here. And I'm going to, I'll leave the other trend lines there because they might be relevant at least. Maybe take that out. Because it could just retest this from below. But here, what could be the case, and I reduce one more wave degree, yeah. It could be the case is that this was another wave one, basically a 5-wave move as on the Bitcoin chart. But I don't like the proportions of it. So maybe we're dealing here with some kind of a diagonal structure. So again, the microstructure isn't entirely clear to me at this stage. But to put it back in line with Bitcoin, yeah, this would be a wave one. Now moving up in a wave two in an ABC structure. Absolutely possible. Basically a 1-2 setup. And resistance for this wave two would be between the 50% FIB level and the 78.6 FIB level. So let's actually put that onto the chart. Okay, so wave 2B wave retracement, there you go. Yeah, this would be the resistance level between 1630 and 1647. This is where price in a wave 2 now should get into, basically measured against the length of the wave 1. And now this is the wave 2 pullback in an ABC structure. Yeah. So it would be an AB. Possibly what happens now is the A wave, then the B wave down, and the C wave up. But again, this is very tentative. On the Bitcoin chart, I'm a little bit more confident. This here doesn't quite look right. But to be honest, with the price data I have, in the absence of anything better, I would go with what we've got here. Yeah. Hopefully that is clear. And yeah, that means that to keep this wave count alive now, the price should not get above 1647. And what could be the case is that if this is the A wave now to the upside of wave 2, that it might just get rejected here at the trend line, just an idea, then move down in wave B. This should make a higher low against today's intraday low, so higher than 1601, and then move higher in the C wave, and then hit somewhere between 1630 and 1647. Yeah, so that's best I can tell at the moment about ETH. I mean, it's like still like it's ready for breakdown, but again, it continues to do the chop. Yeah, it continues to be choppy. This is still not a confirmed breakdown yet, even though it made a new low. But just when it made a new low, it started to turn around again. Now, it makes absolute sense on the Bitcoin chart. This looks a bit more like, okay, we had a wave one down. The proportions look better. The proportions look much better, and this is a wave 2 to the upside. On the ETH chart, yeah, not entirely sure. We'll see what comes up. But what you need to understand is the key resistance level still is 1664. That hasn't changed. We've been talking about that for a week now or more. And then we've got here the micro resistance at 1647. And against those levels, we should be able to move lower. Relevant support levels still, of course, here where price found support today at 1601. Looks like a double bottom. Double bottoms rarely hold. Below that, we've got 1591 and 1576. And then 1536. That's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content every single day. And as a channel member, you get access to a weekly live stream, our chat rooms on Discord and Telegram, additional educational content about technical analysis, Elliott Wave, and so on. And as a gold member, you get access to additional market updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.